Why are the bluebells so sad? Beyond the colourful walls and strong perfume of wild garlic, through a dark tunnel, a sound like bells can be heard as the railings chime with the wind. 10 flats stand by the railings, one above the other like a giant sandwich, with a different rainbow neatly crafted on 100 little windows. On the 9th floor, behind the red door of number 35, sat a small girl called Sally, her curly hair lying untidily above her shoulder. She sat on a colourful blanket, a plastic cup of tea on her knee. "One for you," said Sally, handing a cup and saucer to a teddy. Sally is fond of dressing up her toys and having a party. But this wasn't an ordinary tea party. Oh no, this was a tea party under the kitchen table with a cowboy and a princess. One minute they're having a party, and the next minute she and her imaginary friends are saving the world and getting into trouble for jumping up and down on Mam's settee, imagining that they are escaping from a dangerous dragon in a castle. She was also happy drawing pictures, and she'd spend hours combing through her grandfather's old comics. Sally preferred to draw a picture than write. She would draw pictures of her best friends, Avion and Van Caddy. Oh, she'd be so happy to go to the park and play cowboys and pirates, go on the seesaw and swing, and climb on the climbing frame and imagine she was a pirate climbing up the mast looking for a faraway treasure. She also liked the little things, such as walking hand in hand to school. She felt safe with her friends, comfortable as in a huge hug. She really misses her friends. 10 weeks ago, Sally saw a funny-looking man on the television saying a virus had landed on Earth. "Stay at home, stay safe, protect our health service," the man said. And with those words and the funny-looking man, things changed very quickly. No school, no spending time with her friends. Mum called Sally. "Wear your hat, it's cold, and put your wellies on." The highlight of Sally's day was going for a walk, a chance to escape the flat and get some fresh air. So off they went for a walk, Sally, her mum, and her little brother Herb. On with the yellow wellies, hat and coat, down the stairs, hearing the railings chime with the wind through the tunnel, and past the colourful wall. "Look left, then to the right," Mum said, as she held Sally's hand and pulled the heavy pram across the main road. The wind, Morris a gwint, was blowing hard today, and as Sally walked towards the park, she noticed an old man in the window of one of the high flats, letting a basket down on a long, long rope. The basket was spinning in the wind, and on the ground, a woman wearing a mask over her face. She was putting food into the basket. "What is she doing, Mum?" Sally asked nervously. Mum explained that she was helping the old man with his shopping, as he was too afraid to leave the flat because of the virus. Sally stood still, mesmerised by the woman's mask. She's only seen people wearing masks on the television until now. Sally imagined the woman as a cartoon from one of her grandfather's old comics. Her imagination ran wild. "Like a hero? Some sort of a superhero, Mum," Sally said. "You're right, Sally Bach, a true hero," Mum answered. "Now come on. Oh, it's too cold to stand here." The little family reached the park entrance. There was a poster with large letters on the gates. "No entry to the play park." It was strange just to walk around the park. She hadn't ever done this before. Usually she'd watched dog walkers or sweaty joggers and speedy cyclists from the high climbing frame. On the edge of the park, a carpet of wild flowers and nettles overflowed like lava onto the path. "Look, Mum," Morris Gwent is making the flowers dance. Mum, don't touch the flowers. We don't want to catch the virus from them. Mum looked at Sally, held her hand and explained that the flowers didn't have the virus. Honestly, Mum? Look at these beautiful flowers. Dandelions, buttercups and bluebells. Why are the bluebells so sad, Mum? Sally asked. They're not sad. The flowers are hiding from nasty things, Mum explained. All the way home from the park, Sally thought how similar the bluebells were hiding from harmful pests to the old man in the flat hiding from the dangers of the virus. She felt sad that the old man couldn't go out and go for a walk in the wind and see all the wildflowers. So she decided to draw a picture of the bluebells and put it into the basket the next week. And that's what she did. Put the drawing carefully into the basket. The following week, the old man had written a letter thanking her for the lovely picture, and inside the envelope there was a small seed. Sally was very excited and planted the seed in an old ice cream tub amongst her treasures under the colourful rainbow on her bedroom windowsill. Thursday was her favourite day to go for a walk around the park. Every other day was the same, except Thursday, because that's the day she'd see the woman in the mask putting the old man's shopping in his basket. As she didn't know the old man's name, she decided to call him Mr. Man from now on. Each week, she'd draw him a different flower. She loved the happy feeling she got from helping Mr. Man see the different flowers once again through her pictures. She was so pleased to get a letter back from him, naming all the flowers she had never heard of before. Foxgloves, primrose, goat's beard, heather. But oxeye daisy was her favourite. As the weeks passed, Mr. Man's collection of Sally's pictures decorated his flat, and Sally's seed grew and the flower's pretty face began to appear. The sun was beginning to smile once more and the virus cloud almost disappearing. Sally took her paper and pencil and drew a picture of her beautiful flower. Mum called Sally. "Wear your sun hat." "Okay, Mum." She held a drawing and off they went down the stairs, past the chiming railings, through the tunnel and past the colourful wall. "Look left and to the right," reminded Mum, holding Sally's hand and pulling the heavy pram across the main road. Although it was Thursday, Sally noticed that the woman in the face mask wasn't in her usual place. "Where's the woman? Where's the basket?" Sally worriedly asked her mum. "Oh, come on, Sally Fach, the park gates are open." Even before she arrived, Sally heard her friends calling her. Oh, she had so much fun playing with her friends once again. She was full of excitement all the way home. But when they reached the main road, a woman stopped them. There was something very familiar about her. "It's Sally, isn't it?" asked the woman. "I'm Annie, the woman in the mask," she said in a kind voice. "I'm on my way to take this bag of shopping to Mr. Jones in flat 21. "To Mr. Man?" asked Sally. Mum explained to the woman that Sally called him Mr. Man because she didn't know his real name. Sally took a drawing which she neatly kept under her brother's pram. "Would you be willing to give him this picture?" Sally asked. Annie had a better idea. Oh, why don't you and your mum and your little brother come with me?" Mr. Man, Mr. Jones, was very happy with his latest picture. "Oh, a sunflower, my favourite flower," smiled Mr. Man. "A happy flower. Would you like to come for a walk with us sometime, Mr. Man?" Sally suggested. The two of them decided to go for a walk around the park every Thursday from now on.